Hi guys, welcome back to Crypto Chester. My name is Chester and today I've chosen to do a video on a potential long position for Rune here. Obviously nothing I say is financial advice, it's just my opinions on what I think might happen in the market. The reason for the video today is because I do believe we're looking at a potential long position if we can get through these crucial points of resistance. At this point in time, we are looking at challenging the 200 moving average on the midterm, which is the 4 hour for Rune here. If we can get over that, not find resistance on that and find a nice level of support above it, our next level horizontal resistance point would be at this $14.63 mark. If we can get over that, that is when I'm going to be looking at potential long position. My reasoning for that is because, one, if we do get through all that, we're going to find a nice level of support here, and we've got the 200 below us and the 55s coming up as well. So if we are going to have a potential wick below that before we're looking for our entry here, we've also got the support coming up there as well, right? But crucially, we do need to get over this lower high point, right? We do need to get over this lower high point in terms of this downtrend that was happening here, right? If we do get below that, if we do get above that, we are going to find a nice hefty level of support. We're going to find a nice hefty level of support, which is going to indicate we are going to see a potential upswing here for Rune. The reasoning again for that is because we do have this this head and shoulders pattern coming through here. Well, this inverted head and shoulders pattern coming through here. As you can see, it's looking along the lines of this. And in order to complete this right shoulder, we are going to come back pretty symmetrical with this left shoulder. And it's looking very, very much like it is going to do that, right? It's looking very much like it is going to do that. So this is another reason why I would be taking this trade here, right? And I definitely suggest that you do your own research before executing any trades, right, that I'm talking about. Another reasoning for this is jumping onto the RSI, right? We jump onto the RSI, we do have this downward sloping resistance line, right? We do have this downward sloping resistance line, which we're primarily respecting on the RSI continuously. So if we can break that to the upside, which we're currently testing at the moment, while testing the resistance of this horizontal resistance line up here at around $14.63, that if we can find a nice level of support on the RSI, that is an indication that we are going to push to the upside, right? We're going to see that buying power on the RSI. And that obviously means we're going to find a nice level of support around this point here, and we are going to be looking at the potential momentum to the upside to see some buying power, right? To see some buying power here for Rune, to see that completion of that right shoulder there. I mean, in terms of how long I think this trade's going to last, I do think if we do get over this downward sloping resistance line that we've got here on the RSI, I do think we are going to get to a point where we get overbought, right? If we get to a point where we're overbought, probably around this sort of level here, probably around $16, something like that, we are going to see a retracement in the price, right? We're going to see a retracement in the price just because that always happens on the RSI once you're overbought, right? So we are going to see some sort of retracement in the price, probably something looking like that, probably something looking like along the lines of that, probably a lot more steep, to be honest. And then we're going to see that continuation to the upside, aiming for that target of around that $18 there. In terms of percentages, right? In terms of percentages for this trade that we are looking at, right? In terms of percentages for this trade that I'm currently looking at, we're looking at a potential entry after we clear this horizontal resistance point at $14.60. We won't be getting in straight away, right? We won't be getting in straight away because we are going to be getting on the retest. We get on the retest because then, one, we get a lower entry, and if we are to lose this it will be a support line once we have cleared it, right? If we are going to lose that support line, then it is likely that we are going to see the resistance, right? Because obviously we do have a lot of resistance coming down from this horizontal resistance line here, right? But if we do, that's why we go for that shorter entry, because there is a chance that we could actually lose the support on it and we could fall below it, and that's why we basically get on the retest and then basically evaluate the position, because if we are looking at getting in at that point, we could be losing a lot of other indicators as well. One example here is the RSI here, right? So it's definitely something to consider when trading Rune on the midterm right now. Definitely a potential long position. In terms of percentages, like I was just saying, for this trade, we would be looking at getting in on the re-entry. In terms of the first sort of take profit target point, we would be looking for a 25% gain. Very, very nice indeed in terms of a swing, in terms of the completion of this head and shoulders, inverted head and shoulders pattern there. Take profit 2, we're looking at around 29% there, and potentially even a take profit 3, obviously depending on the price action here, and depending on the momentum to the upside, right? If we are going to go for this horizontal resistance point at the top here, correlating perfectly with this volume weighted ATR band that we've got coming on here, we are going to be looking at around 36 to 40% for that trade. Very, very nice indeed in terms of the swing, and that is why I've done this video, so you guys could potentially do your own research on this trade yourself and make your own call on it. Right? But yeah, that is going to be the video from me, guys. Yeah, that's going to be the video for me, guys. But yeah, thank you ever so much for watching. And if you like this content, hit that thumbs up, turn that thumbs up blue. Helps me out tremendously. And guys, I stream every single morning, Monday to Friday, 1 to 2 hours every single morning, live stream on YouTube. But sometimes, like today, I did do 3 hours and 20 minutes live in this live this morning, right? So if you do want to tune into that, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. You're never gonna miss one of my uploads, right? And yeah, this is basically me signing off. Goodbye again from Crypto Chester. Thank you very much for being here.